Yo, guys, what's going on? Coach Jamie here, and I am so excited to have you here listening to my podcast, Make Time for Your Mind with Coach Jamie, where we will be talking about all things mindset, vulnerability, personal development, ways we can become better individuals. And sometimes in that process, we'll get heavy, sometimes we'll have fun, and sometimes I will be challenging your perspective. The goal, no matter what, though, is to leave you better than you were before you tuned in. So, with that being said, let's dive in. Welcome back, everybody. I am super stoked. I want to share with you guys a quote that I actually heard when I had the pleasure of hearing Hal Arad. He's the writer, the author of The Miracle Morning. I had the opportunity to hear him speak, and he dropped a very interesting statistic. When asked, why did you wake up this morning? 95% of people said it was because they had to. This is heartbreaking to me. But at the same time, with the type of coaching that I do, it doesn't surprise me because the world that we live in is constantly telling us to chase and to grind and to do all the time. And whatever we're doing, it's being thrown in our face constantly of that we're not doing enough, or that unless we have this, we won't be happy. And you have to have XYZ, otherwise you're failing or you haven't made it. And this, by this milestone of your life, this is all you should be able to say you've done and whatnot. And it's crazy that so many people, that's the best answer that they can come up with. 95% of people, because they have to. Let's just even pause right there. I want to start with just asking you that question. So whether you're driving, whether you're just chilling out, listening to me chat, I'm going to ask you, why did you wake up this morning? Truly think about it. Write it down. Is it because my kids need me? Because I have to do this, because without me, this wouldn't happen, right? Or is it from a place of like, why did I wake up this morning? I'm a strong woman of my faith. So for me, if somebody asks me that question, it's because God's not done with me. He put air in my lungs for a reason, which means today is another opportunity to do more and to serve more. And I'm blessed with the ability to experience more of what life has to offer. Now, I didn't always think that way. But yeah, like if you genuinely were to just ask yourself, what got you out of bed this morning? If you had the choice, is there something that literally helps you get out of bed? Or is it like, well, I got to go to work. I got to go pay my bills. No wonder, from an the energy, but even just the mental headspace, no wonder you're already off to a bummy start to the day, because it's not feeling like it's an opportunity. It's like, there's work, I guess, that I have to do. So since we're here, I'm going to have to just go do it. That doesn't sound very exciting. Now, don't get me wrong. Not every single day does someone wake up like, yes, let's go. I'm excited to be here another day. But if already that's where your thought process is going, your brain has been trained to do that because you're not even aware of the fact that that's how you are talking to yourself when your alarm first goes off. No wonder it takes you so long to get going in the morning. No wonder you don't necessarily look forward to the day ahead, right? That's not setting you up for a very successful or a very joyful day. I think I've done a podcast episode on it before where it's it breaks my heart when people feel like they need to take a vacation from their own life because they're just so exhausted and drained with doing the very thing that they're doing on a regular basis, that you have to run from that. Like, that's so sad. And I know I don't mean to make this such a negative, like lead in to this episode, but I really hope it encourages you to really think that through. And definitely my intention is not to shame you or solidify that literally that's all you think of when you wake up in the morning, because of the season that you're in. It's really, really hard to get out of bed and you already don't want to do it. And that motivator of the fact that you have to because you have things that need to get done or other people relying on you is the only thing keeping you going. I don't want to discourage you as I say this. I want you to try looking at it another way. It's not going to be easy, but you're already exhausted anyways. So let's maybe together give this a try. I want you to genuinely think through, like, even no matter where you stand on your faith, whatever it is, something somewhere created all of us to be here, right? And so something bigger than us is controlling the opportunity of this to happen, right? Because think of all the things that have happened in our lives that completely are out of our control and we can't explain it, right? So if that very core thing is that by chance you're still waking up today, like, why not try to find a way to make it as best of an opportunity as you can, right? So it's like, I have air in my lungs today, and today I want to see what's in store. I want to be able to see how I can best serve and help other people. I want to see what beautiful blessings could be coming my way today, right? Like, when we get in such a funk and we think so negatively, or when we just are literally in survival mode, it's so easy for us to forget to stop and smell the roses. As cheesy as it is to say, it's so true, right? Like, there's even some times where it's like, to go on a walk or to walk my dogs, it's a task I feel like that just has to be done because they need to exercise, right? I have to do it. And then all of a sudden I'm like, I missed out on this beautiful sunshine, or literally just walking the dogs and just being thankful that I have a body that can move, and I have these fur babies that I can cuddle all the time. And even if they annoy me, they're just super cute and they're funny and they're always happy to see me when I come home if I had a bad day, right? There's just so many little things that we tend to forget about when we get caught up into this, I have to do this. I don't have enough in the tank and I just have to get through the day. And then tomorrow is another day that I have to do it again. I don't want that life for you, because I've been there and it sucks. And it's impossible to be happy all the time. But there's a way to be able to start choosing more happiness and seeing more happiness in even the shittiest of situations. So I guess I want to encourage you and I want to challenge you to stop what you're doing. And as cheesy as it may feel, just literally stop about the tiny things that you're grateful for, or some things that are going well in your life. Because even if you are in a very crappy frame of mind, there's still things to be thankful for. There's still things that you know what, hey, today has been a really bad day and people are really making me mad and I feel really alone and I feel like a failure and I just don't like the body that I'm in, whatever. At least I have a body that's up and moving. At least I was able to drink clean water today. At least I have people in my life that, although they're obnoxious, they're still good people that I can lean on if I really, really, really were to go in to a massive low in my life, even if I don't fully trust them with it, or I am mad at them some of the times. Just being grateful for having people, having a cell phone that you can Google music to listen to, or that you can listen to a book on, or you can watch cute little puppy TikToks on that can help put you in a little bit better of a mood to get you through the day. Think of the small things that can help you with that. I also would just very much encourage you to start creating a script of what's getting you out of bed in the morning, right? So if it's even every single night before you go to bed, what is it that you have to look forward to the next day? Maybe it's that you're going to be able to catch up with a friend that you haven't in a while. Maybe it's that you have the day off. Maybe it's that they're bringing in pizza to work. Maybe it's because you don't have a meeting with your boss and you're going to get a day to get something done. Maybe it's that you're going to be able to whatever. If you don't feel like you have any of those, then this is the perfect opportunity to put something on your calendar for that. Maybe it's, hey, I want to go feel better about myself, so I'm going to look up a shelter that I can go visit and volunteer at, or a food bank or something. Or maybe I can look forward to the fact that tomorrow I'm going to call up an old friend that I haven't talked to in a while and just tell them how much I appreciate them and see how they're doing and just have genuine connection and conversation with somebody. Find something that can help get you out of bed the next day. If you want to plan a play date with your kids, or you have it, that you want to put it on the calendar that you guys are going to go do something together or celebrate something. If it's the same thing every day or if it's something different every day, I don't care. But I want to challenge you to have something to tell yourself other than, I have to get out of bed today. I have work to do. I have to go do this. I want you to start seeing life that you get to do this, not that you have to. So, 2 questions for you. What is it that got you out of bed this morning? Or what is going to get you out of bed tomorrow morning? And how can you start to focus on the good that's happening in your life right now? With love and encouragement, Coach Jamie out.